am so tired of being a strong, independent woman girl boss. I want to pretend like I don't know how to put air in my tires, pretend like I don't know that there's no such thing as premium air, and I never want to touch another doorknob.
Are there any other women out there who, in their young, ambitious adult lives, decided that you were going to grow up and be strong and independent, and I don't need anybody to do anything for me, and now, in your 30s, you are realizing we're a fucking idiot? Like, what were we thinking? Why did we do that? There are women who have embraced the fact that they are okay with being taken care of their whole lives, and now guess what? They're being fucking taken care of. And here we are, busting our fucking asses. Why did we do this? Why did we take the hard road? Shout out to all the women who took the hard road. I feel for you. Love you, bye.
We have a fucking problem. I just fixed my own AC in my vehicle. I am evolving to not need help from any man. And that's a fucking issue. Coming from a girl that can barely pump her own gas, the way I just fixed my car, we have a problem.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm 31. I live in Minnesota. I'm looking for a husband, a bearded gentleman. I just would like to meet somebody. The only flaw that I have is sometimes I drink alone. But I want to talk to you on the TikTok thing. So message me if you're single.
This is what I look for in my future husband. A man who wants a relationship, who wants a family. A deal breaker is an atheist. I'm looking for a masculine man, a traditional man. What I have to offer are the 3 C's. Cook, clean, and conceive. I am ready to devote myself to my husband and my kids, and to love them and take care of them with my entire heart.
There's so much hype around being a girl boss, right? Or I don't need somebody else. I can make my own money. I can do all these things. I want to make $20,000 a month. You know what, guys? I don't want to make $20,000 a month. I mean, if it happens, sure, it happens. But man, Jesus and my family come first. And if I could supplement our family's income with a few $1,000s a month, holy cow, that would change our life. That will change our life. I'm speaking it into existence. It's going to happen. I'm going to change our family's life without interrupting our family's vibe and the things that are important to us. If that sounds awesome to you too, go ahead and follow me or click the link in my bio, send me a DM, whatever it is, and I'd love to chat with you.
Is this a woman gaslighting me in my comments and being homophobic? If you're a brokey, just say that. It's giving projecting. And who said I was joking? I'm in my soft guy era. If you can't take me out to Texas Roadhouse and treat me to pasta and lobster, get the fuck on. November's coming up and I want a Tesla. If you can't put a down payment on my Tesla, get the fuck on. And then we're talking about men providing, right? Men used to provide back in the fucking 70s and 80s when you could purchase a house for $300 fucking dollars. You can't even get a house in the projects for $300 these days. What the fuck?
No, most women are not going to have a happy ending. Feminism has lied to women, and there's an entire generation of women coping with the fact that most will be alone in the next 50 years. Yes. And the issue you get is all of these influencer women will come out saying they're so happy single. Most women are living paycheck to paycheck. They make about $35,000 a year, and a large majority are in debt. Women have so much debt. So what is going to happen to them in their old age? Women make poor decisions and keep expecting men to bail them out. But one day, men are going to stop bailing them out, and we are going to see a huge rise in the number of homeless women. People might think I'm mean, but I am just not in the business of selling dreams. I won't do it. I refuse. Like, if I don't think something is likely, if I know that the chance a woman has is if unmarried by 35. Actually, if a woman is single at 30, not in a relationship, she's actually more likely to not get married than to get married. So at 30, if she has a boyfriend, her odds are a little bit better. But if she doesn't have a boyfriend, because on average, it takes men 3 years to marry you. So that's something as women we have to take into account. Yes, on average, it's going to take 3 years to convince a guy to marry you. So I'm just not in the business of selling dreams. At 46, it's probably over. I hope she has savings. And what I would do if I were her is I would figure out a financial plan on how to live the rest of my life alone. I would also look for a husband in the process and see what you can do. But I'm just not in the business of selling dreams. And I think that women are just sold a dream over and over again. God's timing. It'll happen. When really you have to put effort into making things happen.
It's okay to be a man.
It's not okay. It's necessary. What the hell are we going to do without men? You look around the city here, you see all these buildings go up. These men, they're doing impossible things. They're under the streets, working on the sewers. They're up on the power lines in the storms and the rain. They're keeping this impossible infrastructure functioning, and often literally. And the gratitude for that is sorely lacking, especially among the people who should be most grateful, failing to understand entirely that there's a massive infrastructure of unbelievably hardworking, solidly laboring, working class men breaking themselves in half on a regular basis, making sure that everything that always breaks works. And so a little gratitude for that is in order. And it's very useful to tell everyone, not just men, that they have an important role to play, a necessary role, and that if they act properly and honestly and forthrightly, that they can put their lives together and they can help their families and they can make their communities better, and that that's not toxic masculinity, that appalling phrase. It's what keeps the world going round.